All right, next up, the Republican Special Olympics were this week. That's right, the fourth GOP debate. And Megyn Kelly ended Chris Christie's campaign in about 45 seconds. Go ahead, check this one out.
You even said that you got into this race just to stop President Trump. His approval rating with Republicans is currently at 81%. Yours is at 25%. Your best state is New Hampshire, and even there, 2/3 of GOP voters say they would be angry and disappointed if you won. Respectfully, Governor, you have not stopped Mr. Trump, and voters may wonder how you could possibly become the nominee of a party that does not appear to like you very much.
Yeah, well, look, Megyn, it's often very difficult to be the only person on the stage who's telling the truth, and the only person who is taking on what needs to be taken on. I look at my watch now. We're 17 minutes into this debate, and except for your little speech in the beginning, we've had these three acting as if the race is between the four of us. The fifth guy, who doesn't have the guts to show up and stand here, he's the one who, as you just put it, is way ahead in the polls.
Why does he talk like every mob boss you see on TV? But not mafia movie mob bosses. He's not a good enough actor to be in a movie with like a Pacino or a De Niro. He's the mob boss that you get to play the stereotypical Italian in a show that's on the CW. You know what I mean? He's that mob boss. He's Grotti from The Office, you know? Well, despite those poll numbers that Megyn spattered off to former Governor Christie there, he did an interview earlier in the week and had this to say. Go ahead, check it out.
Trump's voters in New Hampshire said they are open to changing their minds between now and primary day on January 23rd. So, you know, I know everybody wants to make this race over now.
It is.
But it's not over, and
Yes,
it's not even close to over. And when you just look at the history. Forget about predictions. Let's look at what's happened over time. Mm-hmm. And what's happened tells you that there's a long way to go here, and I like the fact that we're gaining momentum now.
It does.
Where is he gaining momentum besides the Golden Corral? He says that we have to look at history, which, sure, yeah, you can look at history and how things have gone, but you also have to realize that Donald Trump has been immune to history. Common knowledge said he never should have been elected in 2016 in the first place, yet he pulled off what was probably the biggest upset, not once, but twice in political history when he won the GOP primary and then went on to win the big race. So, I mean, you have to consider history really doesn't apply to this guy. The common political attacks really don't apply to this guy. He's the Teflon Don, quite literally. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.